too. I mean, you didn't come in as the expected guy last year. How's it different for you starting this season versus last?
Not too much, besides the attention, we still have, being that it's a new offense, everybody gets fresh starts. So, we all, work every day and, we try to prove ourselves, but at the end of the day, we try to root everyone on, because we know that there are going to be some packages that are specific for some guys, and I think we kind of did that on purpose because we know we have so many weapons, and it's going to work out for all of us.
Is it easy for you? I mean, everybody's talking about you and Joe. You have a lot of running backs here, but being a guy that's always kind of shared carries with other guys, does it make it easier on you?
Definitely.
If you're going to get this or that?
Yeah, definitely. It makes it easier from a standpoint that, your body can only take so much, and having multiple guys who can do just as good as you in the game, it's going to be tough for defenses to, stop that, and just to have the versatility that we have in the backfield, it's going to be even harder, for defenses to stop, and it gives us an advantage in every way possible, and I'm just excited to see, how we take it and, what we can do with it.
How was the preseason different for you? Because last year you're kind of trying to earn a role on this team, and this year, it seemed like it was a little bit more interested in protecting you for the season this year.
I didn't get as many reps, it's been having a new offense, it's going to be, tough for everyone, to have to, not for the newer guys, but for the older guys to have to forget about last year, forget about every call last year and learn the new calls. But, it wasn't any different. I came out and worked hard every day and did whatever I had to do to, get better that day. But the only difference is I didn't take as many reps in the live scrimmages.
Samaje, I talked to Coach Boulware early on in camp, and he said he had talked to you about consistency, game in and game out, consistent greatness, really. How do you do that? How do you get that level of consistency that I'm sure he's been talking to you about?
It has to be a mentality. Some guys, they have their days where, they're right on, they're hitting every hole, they're getting every block, and then they just have their off days. But, when you're playing at such a high level, you have to have the mentality that you're going to go out every play and give it your all, Even if you do mess up, if he see you mess up but you're still going, 180%, he's not going to be as mad as if you messed up and you just gave up on a play. But, we try to minimize the mistakes, and, it has to be it's a mentality that you have to go out with, every day, whether it's workouts, practice, or, the game.
You don't strike me as a guy that took a lot of plays lightly last year. Was he able to cue up something and say, look at this, let's do this better this year? No, is the answer to that question.
It's just the little things, like downfield blocking. If we make a big play, or if the quarterback pulls it and he's going for a big run, if we just sit back and look at him, he'll kind of get irritated with that because he doesn't like to see us, take plays off. So, if something's going on down the field, he wants us in the middle of it. He wants us blocking, and he wants us, down there celebrating if we do make a big play or score a touchdown. He doesn't want us just to jog off the field,
Everybody's talking about TCU and Baylor the way that people normally talk about Oklahoma. Do you guys take that to heart at all, or do you kind of I can't believe I'm saying this, kind of flying under the radar compared to those guys?
Me personally, I don't look into that stuff, but I can't speak for the whole team because our opinions are different. But for me, I'm just seeing what I can do to make us better. The media's going to talk about whoever they want to talk about, and that's fine with me. I really don't care, but at the end of the day, I have to do whatever I have to do to make the Sooners better, and I'm going to do that every day.
What during the off season, what was the thing that people came up and asked you most?
That's a very broad question.
I mean, football-wise, like just on the football field, anything come to mind like that? Just head buried in the phone. Nobody bothered you?
Just like random people?
Yeah, just fans or friends or whatever. I guess, for instance, everybody wants to know how much is Lincoln Riley going to run, running backs in this offense. Did you get that question very often?
Oh, no. Probably how does Joe Mixon look? Everyone wants to know how Joe Mixon looks. And he looks great. He looks fantastic.
Would you have said otherwise?
I'm an honest person. I mean, if he didn't look good, then he doesn't look good. But he's been doing a fantastic job at, learning the offense and, learning his role. And I'm probably most excited to see what he does, because he's going to be a special player. And I just can't wait to actually see him get out there for the first time and see what he can do.
How much do you like having somebody you can split your carries with or do different things in the backfield? How much does that excite you?
That's awesome. Having premier backs like that, that's great. And that's not sarcasm. I mean, it may seem like it, but it's not.
Samaje, what is the truth to some of your weightlifting accomplishments? There was some story about lifting, an ungodly number of reps, 225 pounds, like 100 times. It was
10 sets of 10.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Was that in one session?
Mm-hmm.
So you lifted 225 pounds 100 times in that session?
Uh-huh.
How long was the session?
Probably about 25, 30 minutes.
What is your max on the bench?
They have me at 440 right now. Is that a lot?
Not really. That's like
No.
Malk and Dean and Carrie.
That's a good stuff. How much did that increase from your freshman year?
It's probably went down some, just because they don't have us on heavy lifting. They have us on maintenance lifting, so we maintain. But I'm pretty sure with this new body that I have, that I've lost a couple of pounds, and now that I'm trying to gain strength, that it's going to go back up.
So are you concerned about your weakness this year?
I think I can make do until the off season.
How do you feel different out there? Do you notice the difference when you're on the field?
A lot faster. I was 250 last year, and it was a different weight for me. But now I feel, faster, more agile, like I can outrun somebody for once.
And that was something you said, I'll never out. I don't know exactly what your words were, but you basically said several times last year, I'm not outrunning anybody.
Right.
Different?
Mm-hmm. Kinda.
So what is your playing weight now?
This morning I weighed in at 231.
What's your pregame ritual look like? Anything strange or weird that you do?
No, not really. I mean, I'm boring. I don't really do that much. I mean, I just listen to my music and.
What do you listen to?
Skrillex. Y'all know what that is? If y'all don't, y'all need to listen to it. It's pretty good. I like it.
You still listening to the Doors?
Mm-hmm.
You still listening to the Doors?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Samaje, were you timed last year in a 40? And if so, what was that compared to what you've been timed, if you have, since you've been lighter?
I don't think I've been timing the 40 since I got here. Well, when we first got here, incoming freshman, we got timed and all that stuff. And I don't think I've been timed since then. but that was a 4-5 something, 4-6. I don't know. I don't remember the exact number, but that was the last time I've been timed.
But you feel a lot quicker now, and I guess it's more in the spurts, isn't it, the first 5 to 10 yards?
Yeah.
Are you curious what Baker's going to be like in a pregame? I mean, he's known for, breaking out dance and stuff like that. Are you curious if he's going to be like that guy before you guys go out in the field?
No, when it comes game time, I don't really think about much. I just think about what I have to do and who I have to beat, and what he does is not my business. I try to stay semi-serious, semi-relaxed, before games, but I don't really get into what other people do, and I don't really care what other people do as long as they come out to play.